Yeah. And how has it personally affected and impacted, your own business using a platform now to, you know, um, handle these
Yes,
deals and share opportunities with investors and sort of take them through the entire process?
sure. Well, like I can remember my broker dealer when I first started this was back like 30 years ago. I would always only work on small transactions, and it would be something like $1 million or $2 million, something like that. And I would do a private offering, and that was it. We do private offerings, and so we would be manually putting everything together, manually going everywhere, raising the capital, and working through that whole process. And the reason we did it a very small area, low amounts of money, was that all the big players would always go for the big amount. So there was this big niche available for smaller deals that were more sophisticated. So I did that over and over and over. But the manual side of doing everything was really hard. And so that was one of my interests even when say 5 years ago when the crowdfunding rule started, and some of that was that you could actually start mobilizing this, and through regulation technology and platforms. And so I just really have been kind of a follower of this and had interest in trying to step up. So the ability to be able to use platforms are incredible. For example, last week we had 18 doctors that wanted to sign up for our blockchain fund, and just 18 signups is one thing because we have a fairly small team, but just all the AML, KYC, all the everything with it, escrow accounts, blue sky. I mean, you just got to go through the whole platform of things that you have to do. It's hard to do, and it's hard to get it right to make sure that it's always right and you have the right records. And so the more automation around that, the better. And so we were able to execute that as well as other transactions just with a few people, and we know that it's exacting and correct. So it makes a big difference.
Yeah, I always talk about, I think one of the biggest things is just the ability to even have documents signed in a platform and
Yeah,
automatically deposited for you.
exactly.
That in itself is just so nice. It takes away the manual process of sending something out and then having it sent back. Nobody wants to really get that type of snail mail, and especially if the form is filled out incorrectly, then you have to go back and forth on it. It's just nice. And obviously CRM is great just to maintain a relationship with somebody, having a data room, all these different types of things. What do you feel you are sort of reliant on the most within a platform, and pontificate on about anything else that's
Yeah.
important to you, of course.
Well, I would say that we have been an early adopter going back multiple years. And so using different software where you would be able to automate one piece of it, but maybe not the other parts of it. And then you would find one that would do two of the tasks that need to be done. And that was even better. And then digital signatures and on and on. And so now, we really like obviously WealthBlock because we see the many opportunities of things to do through one platform and manage it well. And it becomes the end, what I would say more of an end game platform than others. So you're able to take all those steps more efficiently and have